Hello and welcome to Drunkler Rob's Kitchen. We're trying out a new camera angle today. Sorry it's a bit wobbly for a minute or two. Today we are going to be making some precursor to drinks I'm going to make. It's a ginger lemon honey tea. I already ground a bunch of the ginger because it takes a long time to do it. We got about this much ginger already. I'm going to grate the last little fistful here for you. I'll speed it up so you don't have to watch the whole thing, but give you a feel of what it looks like. I'm just using a simple cheese grater. There are other things you could use. Some people like slices instead, but I grind it because there's more surface area. It means more sharing the flavor with the other ingredients inside. So let's get to it. Okie dokie, so there we have it, a bunch of ground up ginger. I'm gonna scrape as much as I can off of there. Alright, so I've got this bowl full of ginger. Okay, I've already cut up one lemon. I'm gonna use 2 lemons with this amount of ginger. So there's 1 lemon. As you can see, I cut the skin off, I peeled them. I'm gonna cut it kind of thin. I want thin slices. Nothing I'm gonna put in this is gonna like directly be drinking because it's gonna be steeped in hot water like a tea. So don't worry about the seeds and stuff like that. Just, you know, thin cut and put it in. So once you get down too low, you can turn outside, cut it into little chunks. That's okay too. All right, so I have a bigger bowl of ginger, a smaller bowl of lemon. You can see there's a lot more ginger than lemon in this. It's all right. Let's talk honey. So there are a bunch of different types of honey out there. I have some wild honeys that I'll use sometimes. This one is from a local apiary that they are wildflower honey. This one's from the same apiary but around walnut trees. But I still have a little bit of this leftover honey I was using before I was diagnosed with gout. It's just like regular sweet table honey. That's what I'm going to use today so I can use up the rest of this, and because I have quite a bit of it. So when you're making things with honey, it's not the easiest thing in the world to mix. So we're going to layer it before we mix it. So the first layer I'm going to put down is I'm just going to scoop up some of the ginger. Okay, toss it in there. Get about 1 inch of it on the bottom. I'm going to try to throw it down in there so it's kind of a flat layer of lemon. See? Then I gotta squeeze in some honey. You can go around the jar, get a nice thick coat. You're gonna want a lot of honey in this because you want the ingredients basically kind of suspended in the honey a little bit. One of the reasons I make this is the ginger is very, very good for gout, arthritis, and those kinds of conditions. And since I have gout, which is basically a form of arthritis, it's pretty good for me. Ginger has a bunch of other very good qualities, so it's just really good for you. I acquired this ginger today at a local farmer's market. If you can get it from a farmer's market, that's pretty good. If not, I mean, just get it at the store. Some people like to grow it at home, but I am not much of a green thumb, so I do not make my own ginger. If you want to make your own ginger, go for it. Right, more honey. I also have quite a few flower allergies, so one of the reasons I like the local honey is eating local honey will help with your allergies against local flowers. And supporting local business is also good. Okay, let's get some ginger in there. I think I'm just going to put in the rest at this point. You can tell it's pretty fresh because there's a juice going on the bottom. I'm going to pour that in there too. All right, so push that down. Throw in the last of my lemons. After I finish doing this, I'm going to let it sit for a couple days to, mix and absorb into each other before I use it to make some teas. I'm probably going to use this to make some tea by itself, but I can also use it to make sweeter, chilled teas for the summertime. Plan to make some nani tea and some mugwort tea with it, which also have very good benefit for gout sufferers and arthritis sufferers. So the nani and the ginger together help a lot, and then the lemon and the honey really help with the flavor. Also, those ingredients also have their own health benefits too. Natural honey is actually pretty good for you. If you're worried about sugars, use less of it, but you're not going to have the same problems with the regular honey that you have with processed sugar from sugarcane or from high fructose corn syrup and things like that. All right, there we go. Mix it up. So I'm going to, I think I'm just going to take a pair of my chopsticks here, get it down in there, mix it up. Like I said, honey's a little tough for mixing up, which is why I layered it. So it was already kind of pre-mixed. Mix it up around in there. There we have it. So, honey, ginger, lemons, all of them have pretty good medicinal properties. Once I've given this a couple days to mix, you can just use a spoon to scoop out as much as you want. They just make hot tea, to mix it with other stuff to make some summer iced tea. That's it. Yeah, thanks for watching Drunk Rob's Kitchen. See you next time.